Yeah, welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. In the news, I told President Tinubu he hasn't seen anything yet. We are on a massive trajectory. Who said this? Aliko Dangote, the richest man in Africa. According to Point News, Aliko Dangote, the head of the Dangote Group and founder of the Dangote Petroleum Refinery, announced a significant transformation in the country's administrative downstream sector. He stated that he told President Tinubu that he had not seen anything yet, claiming that the refinery is on a massive trajectory and that in the next 5 years, the refinery will improve extraordinarily. He said, I told the president that he had not seen anything yet. We are going on a massive trajectory, much more than what you have seen here. If you come back in the next 5 years, the refinery will be on the back burner. He added that this core change will not focus on lowering prices, but rather on a complete overhaul. After President Bola Tinubu's recent visit to the $20 billion refinery in Lekki, Dangote stressed that this initiative will bring considerable advancement beyond current expectations. Dangote intends to list the refinery on the stock exchange, beginning with the fertilizer company this year. He commended President Tinubu's economic reforms for fostering a supportive environment for industrial growth and local production. The Nigeria First policy aligns with Dangote's goal of enhancing self-sufficiency. He pointed out the government's infrastructure initiatives, noting that funding has been allocated for 8 major roads, including the Lekki-Epe corridor. The refinery is part of Dangote's effort to support Nigeria's Need Hope agenda, which aims to reduce imports and boost local manufacturing. Dangote expressed optimism that the refinery will help eliminate fuel shortages and contribute significantly to Nigeria's economic development. He reaffirmed the group's dedication to infrastructure investments, planning to allocate 900 billion naira for road projects nationwide. President Tinubu praised Dangote's investments as crucial to Nigeria's economic advancement, describing the refinery as an impressive accomplishment. He recognized Dangote as a key player in Nigeria's economic landscape alongside other notable business. Well, these are the kind of things we want to be hearing from people, especially the likes of Dangote. Those who, one way or the other, have been blessed with some resources, they have the money, they have the capacity and the wherewithal to assist the government in actualizing the dream of a better nation. And it's not supposed to be only Dangote, other businessmen in their own realm, in their climb, the caliber of Dangote and his own friends and colleagues, they should be able to come up with things that will fast track some of the policies that the government is doing. And for him to continue to have an audience with the government is a welcome development. Yes, it might affect him one way or the other at the beginning, because we knew when these policies were coming up, it was the rich that were hit first before it began to hit the poor hardly. But now it seems as if the so-called rich now are already finding opportunity to breathe again, and then looking at how the poor too will breathe. And in this situation, for a Dangote to come out to specifically with full chest say that he has told the president that he has seen anything yet, that they are on a massive trajectory, is a welcome development. And I want to believe it's not an ordinary word of mouth. And I also want to believe that Dangote will not be influenced by the so-called those who only feed from our commonwealth. We know those who have stand as their own money bag and things like that on their own. Such set of people will not be given any opportunity again, even to divert our fund or our commonwealth. I think a Dangote Aliko should be able to cooperate with the incumbent administration, and they'll be able to, drive the ship of Nigeria even on the right direction, even at this time. That is announcing a significant transformation in the country downstream sector. It is well expected, and we really appreciate. At least to a large extent, we have to give kudos to this administration and Mr. Dangote too, for the fact that as far as this administration is concerned, fuel scarcity is gone. Like the president announced on his first day in office that fuel subsidy is gone. 2 years down the line, we can see that fuel scarcity is gone. We can also see that unnecessary queues at the filling station is also gone. And not only that, we have also seen that the amount of petrol that is being used, that used to be inflated before, now there's no more inflation. That one too is gone. We are moving towards the original quantity of fuel that Nigerians are consuming per day now, because it's difficult to manipulate the figure, even though it is still believed that the NNPC has not really come up with the right quantity. They still believe that the current value is still over bloated, but we can see that the corruption that are around that place is gone. Not only that, we also see smuggling completely is also gone, because we remember then that as the subsidy is being paid on our fuel, the larger chunk of the fuel is smuggled out of Nigeria and taken to neighboring countries to sell. And then the subsidy that's supposed to be enjoyed by Nigerians are being enjoyed by foreigners, which ought not to be. As soon as that subsidy is removed, of course, the smuggling also is gone. We can also say a little that even bunkering is almost gone, because we have a local refinery here that needs this very particular crude that will be able to produce even for local consumption. So a lot of things are already being done in 2 years, and for a Dangote to be comfortable to now say that they are bringing a lot of significant transformation even in the downstream sector, I think it's something we should watch out for and encourage him, because he has already said that the president has seen nothing yet, that in the next 5 years, the refinery will improve extraordinarily. And look at some of his plans too. He intends to also begin to bring all these companies that are within his control, even to the stock market. He wants to start with the fertilizer company. You understand now? So he said if the president will come back in the next 5 years, the fire will be on the back border, and that is a very good one. And he added that this change will not focus on lowering prices, but rather on complete overhaul. That means Nigerians are in for it, will have a better future when it comes to this downstream sector of the petroleum industry. Because if we begin to, list the refinery on the stock exchange, of course, Nigerians will be the one to benefit from it, starting with the fertilizer company this year. So he has commended the president economic reforms for fostering supportive environment for industrial growth and local production. Kudos, Mr. Dangote. Remember to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel